Alright, so we're getting started with Corrupted Leylines. I'm the attacker Pete, so I have to set out my stuff. I end up splitting it up where I put all my juicy stuff in one group, so you pick that group. That way Sly could go whichever flank I wanted him to go down to, and Maris.
Yeah, and I knew that's how you set it up, but I still wanted to see where Ophelia was going.
Why?
Because she's the master. She's the important piece.
She does keep it all going together, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Flank deployment, so definitely good. So I got Ophelia, Francois, I set there, Rami there, two young LaCroix, and then the emissary, and you're just setting up your whole DUA shadowy nonsense.
Greatness. DUA,
Not painted.
Umbra.
Not painted, I will add.
Well, there's only 2 models in there that aren't painted.
You painted them like they're gray plastic models.
They're shadows. They're in the gray.
So you brought 2 Brock Inspectors because you can't summon them?
I brought 2 Brock Inspectors because I cannot summon them. I also brought 2 Nocturnes because I cannot summon them.
Alright, so Sly's going on top with Raphael. I do want to get some of the LaCroix Raiders. I just don't have them yet. So...
I thought you had those models.
I don't, because they're in the new box. I got the 2E box.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, off camera, top, you got, or might be bottom. I might have to flip this video, that's fine. But Sly, Raphael, and a Young to give the upgrades to, because I'm playing Overloaded Ophelia. And you're playing, what's the title for Ivan? You don't even know.
I don't even know. What is he?
Douchebag, that's what it is. Your hand's okay. It's not great.
No.
My first turn hand was fire. I had 3 severes and 2 moderates.
Oh, must be nice.
Maybe that was 4 severes. I couldn't tell.
I had exactly what I needed to get my stuff done.
Which is good. So we're getting set up here.
Double agent.
Double agent is the Ivan. So we're just getting set up here. I think. End up moving a young LaCroix up. You made me go first because you're a jerk. I'm just going to do I need an adult, and I think I move Ophelia up. I do. And that's it. I attach an upgrade to Ophelia, which doesn't help at all, as we're going to find out.
Doesn't help at all. And then whenever it switches over to me, I'm just kind of, just trying to kill time, trying to figure out what I'm going to do to counter his stupid Ophelia shit.
Well, because there's a lot of bullets coming your way. Did you think I took Assassinate?
I did.
That's why I didn't, because I knew Ivan had shenanigans.
Is it my turn yet? Oh, I went with Jen. That's what I did first.
Oh, yeah, you did the buried thing.
Yeah, I was buried with Jen. So with Jen, I did a 5 against willpower, just trying to look at some cards, or get him to discard some cards.
Yeah, you can't see it, but I took Sly up the board with I need an adult with another young. So always good. I did make a mistake there. Usually you want to keep all your models in line of sight of Ophelia, but with the way the board was, Chris made me put stuff where it was going to be hard to get line of sight.
I just didn't want you to have line of sight from one side of the board to the other,
where I could shoot anything.
Straight up the middle. It's not fair. So we put the house right in the middle.
I think this is where you're starting to activate Ivan. We'll see here in a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do with Ivan, because this iteration of Ivan is a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, so what does he do, generally speaking, just so people can kind of be familiar with him?
Well, he does displacing shot, which is phenomenal. He moves a target, or he swaps a target and an Umbra model. So you could use that to get your pieces up the board, or to get your opponent's pieces.
Yeah, and you actually activated your little shadowy beast dudes instead. So you haven't activated Ivan yet.
Well, that was Ivan right there that I just moved up.
Yep. Let's see here. So I'm doing, I think, my last LaCroix, or young LaCroix. I need an adult onto Rami. No, that wasn't Rami. That's Francois. Francois LaCroix.
Oh no, you're right. I moved the Nocturne up, and then I moved English Ivan up to get a little bit of positioning.
Yep, and definitely love the terrain that you got. I don't know what the houses are from and what the trees are from, but they're always cool looking.
I don't even remember now.
Monster terrain, is that right?
No, monster terrain is the terrain. The houses are like 3D terrain or something like that.
Okay.
I think now I'm activating English Ivan, and I'm just trying to figure out how to do the displacing shot because it was the first time that we activated.
Yeah, and this is
And I'm just
like, wait. I target my friendly model.
Okay, here's how it is. Here. Oh, nope. See, I'm just moving my pieces all over them. I don't know what I'm doing. There.
Yeah, so the way it goes is you drop the shadow marker, the model goes to the other Umbra. Is it Umbra?
To the targeted model. So.
And then you switch with the shadow marker.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of like the Presto Changeo for Colette.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is where the camera starts freaking out. I'm sorry, we had to reset with the other thing because we had to take the autofocus off. It's going to give you seizures for a second. I'm lucky I noticed this before we got like an hour into the game.
It's true. Yeah, it's very true.
Because I just looked over, I'm like, what? Yeah, and I'm trying to get to refocus. It's just not doing anything. Which is good because this actually gave you a minute to figure out what Ivan actually does.
It's true.
Yep, it stops when I put my hand up to it. I'm like, all right, we're going to move on here. So I think this is where I'm going to pause it here in a second because we couldn't figure it out. You're still trying to figure out shadow markers.
Well, right now I'm doing displacing shot.
Okay, and the camera's set up better so we can actually see the cards.
Yeah, the next one now. So now I did stick to the plan, which is English Ivan double agents bonus. It lets a friendly model take a bonus. And then I did displacing shot. So I did little dice 1-to-1. Those two friendly shadow markers are actually an anti-luminal tunnel. So
bridge.
Anti-luminal bridge. So any friendly Umbra models that end a move in base contact with one of those gets to teleport to the other. Gets to place to the other.
Yep.
And then English Ivan moved up and then took a pot shot at one of the youngs, which worked out well because I killed the young. And I gave distracted to Ophelia.
Yeah, so I'm activating slide, did my 2-inch move, I walked, and now I'm putting out my false claim.
I see one of those wasn't over.
It's totally touching the line. Get your glasses on, Grandpa.
Whatever.
Old Pappy over here. I didn't think I was going to like Sly. For scheme pulls like this, he's super good.
Super good. He can do that twice, and then if he gets the trigger, he has secret passage, which is just stupid.
Yeah, and the other one lets somebody take a shot. I did also forget, he does get to move if a friendly model within 6 shoots near him.
Oh.
He has to move 2 inches.
Okay.
So I even forgot about that.
I don't think you really had any models.
Yeah, I think I was a little far out from it, but
yeah.
Not if I had a Raider. I need to get the Liqua Raiders. I think this is the Ivan Shadow thing going here. Mordrake.
I think you're going right now.
Maybe I'm shooting somebody. We'll see in a second.
Yeah, you're shooting Ivan right now because I just used a focus to...
Oh, yeah. I think I blasted him with... Was it Rami I shot him with?
Rami did the no line of sight over to
No, it was Raphael. Raphael took a shot at him.
There it is.
And now you're moving up, what's-his-face, to heal him.
Yeah, and then to do another anti-luminal bridge.
So you're putting the bridge up, but this is also where I remembered why I didn't take Assassinate. Because I was sitting here like, Ivan can just mitigate and concealment, and Gibson can heal. It's just stupid.
So now I created a second anti-luminal tunnel bridge, whatever you want to call it. So now the one far back connects to the middle one, and the middle one connects to the far one.
I'm just moving Maris up. I'm going to try to do her bonus, but it doesn't go off with the trigger, so that's fine. I didn't have it in hand, so I just had to see if I got the tome to put schemes out. So you're about to, in a minute, shove a stupid Brock Inspector up my ass.
Yeah, so I'm activating the Nocturne next.
To move him up, yeah. Well, because I did see that you had the bridge set up.
You just didn't think it did that.
I didn't think it double connected.
Oh, this is where you take a shot over the house into my 2 Brock Inspectors.
Yeah, so Rami has... So I knew the Brock Inspectors were coming in.
And I didn't believe this shit.
So
here I am looking at his cards.
Rami had the upgrade that puts out injured and ignores line of sight. So I focused to get the extra range. So it's like I think it's 22-inch range.
Yeah, 22
ignores line of sight.
Ignores line of sight. 1-1-1, but it's got a bunch of
The
blasts.
red Joker that you saw me flip was for the terror test, though, so that made me sad. I ended up just doing 1 damage to both of them, and I put injured on them, and this is basically just to try and make you think twice about coming in.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Well, I mean, what else are you going to do with them? So Rami did his job. I didn't do a great job in this one putting all the upgrades out. But also I was kind of, we're going to see later in this turn that I'm kind of put on the back foot with Ophelia.
Yeah, here we go. It's almost here.
I'm measuring stuff. I think I'm just checking to see ranges. I think you actually used a pass token there.
I did.
So I just moved Francois up, just kind of
I used 2 pass tokens there.
get him in range. Well, because you wanted to wait for Francois to go.
Yes, I wanted to get Francois out of there, or out of the to where he's already activated.
Yeah, so I'm just putting an upgrade on Francois, and I think I'm taking a pop shot at English Ivan. But nothing came of it. Sad face. Ivan did take a lot of damage in this. You just mitigated it really well.
I did, absolutely. So here I am.
So
move the Nocturne, do displace, get a positive because I'm within 2 inches of a friendly shadow marker. Goes off, move, hop, hop.
I did not like that. This is where I'm like, let me see this stupid
This is
shit.
so stupid. What the hell?
And you're explaining it, and I'm starting to get on. I'm a little tilted right there. Because you have a Brock Inspector that just hasn't gone yet.
A Brock Inspector that hasn't gone yet is now threatening Ophelia.
Ophelia, I mean my sniper Rami.
It's
not good.
It's good stuff for me.
So this is where I decide I gotta kill the bridge before bad things happen.
Yeah, kill the bridge before the other Brock Inspector comes up.
And we're just lining it up because you're like, no, you can't go quite that way because you're gonna bump into the strat.
Yeah.
So we go ahead and move it, and I'm gonna go through your Spectre.
I think I passed this test without even trying.
The thing though with this is, I could have come around and done stuff, but you had another Brock Inspector back there, so I just decided to basically slam into the strategy marker just so I can get my point for the turn.
Yeah. me
thinking about it, because I was thinking about going down into your line and just wrecking all of them.
Absolutely. I would have been, absolutely.
It would have bottled you up for a turn, but then I think I'm giving that away to you pretty early in the game.
It would have been dead.
At least turn 2.
Yeah, top turn 2.
For sure. So I just move there, I take 2 damage, which is 1, and this is where your Brock Inspector comes in and kills the young.
Brock Inspector charges.
You flip so good on these.
Not with that one, no, I had to cheat in.
Well, I'm talking about the damage.
The damage I did.
You got moderates, and it's irreducible, so the upgrades I can't plink off to reduce it, the shielding I have I can't use, and I can't stone. Literally everything that I can tank usually doesn't fucking work here.
This is great. This is good stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, and then I did Hallowed Ground.
And you killed the young.
Which I killed the young, and then Ophelia took another 2 damage, but she didn't take 2 that time. She only took 1.
So I'm doing Ophelia. I can't heal here because the Brock Inspector is too close. So I decided to just draw 2 cards off of it. Discard 2, draw 2. Which is good. Her bonus is super good. And then I decided to shoot you with my gunfighter. And I think I'm going to push you here in a second when I do the trick shot. Trick shot's so good.
Trick shot's not good.
Because that allowed me to kind of get some space. It also puts stunned on you, which is huge.
I still think it's a gun, man.
It's a melee attack. Shut up. It's the whole thing. It's the whole gunfighter thing.
I get it. Yeah, so now my Brock Inspector's on, back a little bit, but he's already done some damage, and then Ophelia charges.
Yep, so I'm going to hit you with the real gun, the custom pistol. She's like, I'm going to save my little piggy. And then with this attack, I think I put 2 on you, and then it might be 2 or 4, I can't remember. But then, you're looking up the gunfighter rule.
Yeah.
And then I go ahead and I put an upgrade on Ophelia again. Is that English? No, English I haven't already went.
No, that was a Brock Inspector. Brock Inspector
is now, I have 2 Brock Inspectors pretty much halfway up the board and in my half of the board, and not good.
So good. But that other Brock, the second Brock Inspector, you just...
So I think that's the end of the turn there.
Eliminated.
Because we flipped all our cards back up, so that's the end of the turn. So turn 1, you're set up pretty good, putting good pressure on me. We both get... at least claim the strategy for turn 1.
Yeah, well, I claimed the one in my deployment zone.
Whereas I deployed the one.
You claimed the one that's completely across the board from your deployment zone.
It's so good. The emissary's so good in this. Oh, God. Explain what you're doing here. So Ivan has these upgrades, or whatever they are, plans,
Yeah.
plots.
So yeah, so they are secret face down plan upgrades to this model.
And you took the one where you control a model of mine.
An enforcer or a minion, and I get positives to the duel and the damage of whatever non-bonus action I take. So it's pretty good.
I had the Black Joker in this one, so it was an okay hand.
Yeah, I had a decent hand.
So we're looking up how the trigger goes, so we had to flip to see who goes first, which I think it's you on this one?
Yeah, I got first, and I went ahead and used my secret plan.
And you basically are running over, I think you're hitting Sly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm using your
emissary.
Your emissary to go hit Sly.
Poor Sly. It actually ended up putting like 3 damage on
it. Did, it was great.
Was it?
Yeah, it was good.
I don't think that's the right word for it.
Can you imagine though if I had the red Joker to cheat in and I charged you and did straight damage and cheated in that red Joker?
You wouldn't have killed him though, because he does get a shield, so it would have been 5. But that's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. I did get Squeal, so Sly moves a little bit. And you're going with the wounded Brock Inspector. This one's like halfway dead.
No, this is the one that survived.
I know
it
survived, but it has damage on it.
This is the one that survived, the one in the back.
No. It is this one in the front. And then we remembered you're stunned, so we couldn't do this.
Oh, yeah.
Which we'll rewind it here in a second. No, You're going to do this.
That was on me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit, he's got stunned. And we're all like, oh, let's move it back.
But you flipped so good here, because you flipped like 2 moderates and a severe on the damage.
I did. It was phenomenal. I kept sitting on a negative, and I kept flipping.
Ophelia,
moderates.
By the end of this action here, Ophelia was down to like 3 hit points.
And he's hurting, and he's like,
so
what do I do?
Well, so I had to I'm activating Ophelia. I'm pushing you back.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a shot at you here in a minute. Or no, this one I'm
shot on Francois.
Yeah. So I'm trying to move Francois up to kind of guard me a little bit. And then I just move.
And then you run away.
Yeah, I just move back. I'm like, I need to get out of there. Which it doesn't say. Spoiler alert, not going to save her in the long run.
Not going to save her in the long run, even though you're almost back in your deployment zone. Yeah. Actually, you are in. Yeah,
right
you
on
are
the line.
in
Right on the
line.
line.
Yeah, this is good. I just use another anti-luminal bridge to get up there.
Yeah, so you're putting another one down.
Yep. No, I don't use an anti-luminal bridge. This is where I bring Francois across the table with English Ivan.
Oh, yeah, you're doing the Presto Changeo crap.
Presto Changeo, look at that.
Yeah, so the Brock Inspector that didn't go yet is now staring at Ophelia.
Yay!
Feels good. I'm just like, fuck my life.
Yeah. But, spoiler alert, I did have Assassinate and, what is it? What's the other one?
Oh, Catch and Release or whatever?
Catch and Release on that Brock Inspector. So I can't kill Ophelia.
Not this turn.
He didn't know that.
Oh, after you activated, I definitely knew it. Because after you
Well, because I concentrated on the second action.
All right, I'm going with Francois. And I'm like, I'm going to kill this before Gibson like heals it.
Yeah, and you do a really phenomenal job on the one that was hurt.
Yeah.
You just destroyed it.
Well, I can kill the Brock Inspectors, but you put out so much damage and you got both. If it was just one, if you got one in at a time, I would have won that fight, but you got them both up there super quick.
Absolutely. Yeah, English Ivan double agent is he's phenomenal. He's fast and he can make any of his Umbra models just incredibly
so Francois
fast.
makes light work of the Brock Inspector. He's a boss.
He's so nasty.
Francois you didn't focus on him too much, which is good because you're scoring your points. You're charging Ophelia. You're going to do some damage here with your first attack. But you decide to concentrate on the second one. So I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, he must have Assassinate.
Plot is afoot here.
You didn't think I had Catch and Release, but you thought I had Assassinate.
True.
But I had both.
That was ballsy putting it on one model.
It's true.
Essentially.
Yeah, the model that I moved up. Yep.
This is pretty good, though. Rami's going to take a shot into the Brock Inspector and do a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, I think he does 4 damage. I think he takes down
he
to
took
half
you down
health.
to half, and you were like, oh shit.
And I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do?
If you didn't come up and heal him, I was going to.
Well, that's the whole rest of this turn is how do I get up and heal him?
Yes.
It's actually funny because I'm not really concentrating on anything else other than move English Ivan, move Gibson, and then get Gibson up there to heal.
I mean, it was good though, because those Brock Inspectors just tear apart the kin so well, just because I can't reduce damage.
Absolutely.
I tell you what though, Rami is something where if I got to play against Ivan, I'm definitely bringing Rami out of keyword against him, just because he's so good against Ivan.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
This is your totem, right?
Yep, this is my totem. This is trying to tie up your models so that you can't bring your models in to kill my Brock Inspector.
Yep, it was well done.
I had to think outside the box and just utilize everything I possibly could.
It's kind of good here though, because what I'm going to do after we kind of do that is I'm going to activate the young and pull Raph out.
Yeah, you pull
with I need an adult.
Raph out with I need an adult, and then I bring Jen.
You have to bring Jen in there.
I have to bring Jen in now because you have unactivated Raph. And I don't know what else to do. And Jen just dies to not even a stiff breeze.
Yeah, Raph's going to turn around and just beat the bricks off of her.
Yeah, Jen just dies. Just almost instant death.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about Jen with not having the ability to rebury.
Yeah, that was kind of weird how you
start buried, and if you are buried or in concealment, you get a pass token.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not.
Yeah, because Raph's going to turn around and hit you with the butt of the gun.
Yep.
And I pretty much easily kill you. I think I do 3 here, and then I think I do 4 on the next swing.
I'm pretty sure you did 5 and then like 3.
Maybe.
Yeah, something like that. And I'd die instantly.
Well, because I was like, do you have any defensive crap with Jim?
No.
And no. I'm like,
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my Nocturne over there with the lodestone.
I was surprised. I mean,
I really didn't do anything with him.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is there for you. I think
you messed up the plan.
Well, yeah, you're going to see how I messed up the plan here soon.
You messed up the plan by jumping out right in front of me, and I'm trying to get all my other models away.
Yeah, I think this is your other...
This is my other Nocturne. I'm doing the displace to move my other models 3 inches.
All right, so I'm going to go steamroll in here.
Yep.
So I'm going to steamroll, and then people can't see the house.
The shadow marker.
So the house was blocking where I couldn't see the other shadow marker because I absolutely would have ran that over.
Absolutely.
But because you get the positives off of it.
Because I get positives off
of it. But anyways... And this is where I'm like, I get kind of pissy here.
He does.
Well, because you're like, it does so much damage now that you have positives.
It does 3 damage and 3 damage, which turned out to be 2 damage. And
it's 4.
So 4 damage onto your emissary.
That's a big deal.
It really shouldn't have been on there. I didn't even think about the fact that there was a shadow marker there until I activated the
Likely story asshat.
Yeah.
So anyways...
I shouldn't have even attacked you. I should have gone around and set up for another turn.
Get the objective?
Yeah.
Maris is going up. She's going to get me the breakthrough for my first scheme. I don't know who you're activating there.
Yeah, that positioning of that house really caused me to not be able to focus on Maris at all.
Yeah, which, I mean, Maris is living the dream down there. She's just in her Daisy Dukes throwing out schemes.
Yeah, she is.
Which is fine. She easily scored
It's not cool.
Points.
It's not cool.
Sly's just moving up.
Sly's doing Sly stuff, and I'm all like, this is actually where I was like, well, you're not 2 inches from the table edge.
Yeah, I was like, you're dickhead. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I told you to move it there.
Just saying, in a tournament setting, if you didn't do it, then you didn't do it.
Yeah, well, obviously we have cameras and lights where it's hard to move around the table.
And that was turn.
So we both score for the strap. Yep. You scored which ones?
I scored
Assassinate,
and Catch and Release.
Yep, which was good.
Because Ophelia is down to 1 hit point, and my Catch and Release model was that Brock Inspector.
Yep, and I had Breakthrough, which is why I just shoved it in the camera's face. So 2 to 3 currently. Good for you, actually playing points.
Good for me, playing points.
Usually you don't. I didn't see if your hand was shit. My hand was loaded right there.
Your hand's always loaded, Pete.
Well, I learned from my son. just stack the deck.
Stack it hardcore.
You'll see the important turn, though. I think it was turn 5. My hand was shit, and it cost me.
Good.
Yeah, good. All right, what am I doing here?
I took turn 1. And I am activating... so this is where I misplayed, and I didn't
do your thing.
I didn't do my turn once a turn, the secret plan upgrade. So I would have gotten to put a Deva down because I took the summon a Deva, but I didn't even think about it. New model, can't really think.
So
of
you
names.
didn't kill Ophelia, so I get 1 more activation with her.
No. This is where I killed Ophelia.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I killed Ophelia. So what I did with the Brock
that's
Inspector,
right. I stoned to make you use an
you
action.
kept doing stupid stuff. So instead of attacking with the Brock Inspector, I decided to go ahead and get the for sure 2 points on a 6, and I didn't even think about the fact that it wasn't irreducible.
Yeah, so I could stone it and blank it.
So he stoned it, flanked it, and then I did it again, and I ended up killing her.
Yeah, because I didn't have enough to do the thing.
Absolutely.
Which is fine. I wanted you to waste the action so you didn't go engage Rami.
Yep.
So let's see.
In hindsight, I should have just attacked you. I had the card. I had a 13.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm debating. I was going to go with Sly, but I thought that was a little too early. So I ended up going with this Francois activation. So what's the stupid ability this new Ivan has where he has hazardous distraction?
Hazardous distracted, yep. And so you charged right in, trying to kill my Nocturne, and I'm like, oh yeah, you have distracted, so...
Suck it.
And then you got really salty at this point.
I did because
like,
in my mind, the Nocturne was dead, and then I would get maybe 1 swing on Ivan.
Sure, yeah.
Not the case.
And instead, you didn't hit anything. I think you hit the Nocturne once for like 2.
And the funny thing is, I was like, oh, at least I'm engaging Ivan in the Nocturne, but since I'm distracted, I'm not.
You're not, absolutely.
I'm just engaging the Nocturne.
Yeah, so English Ivan has Beguile.
Which I'm actually okay with that, though, because the Nocturnes aren't running around doing schemey strat stuff for
Absolutely.
Because I think you brought them to run the stones and
I
do
did,
strats.
absolutely.
And just kill everything else I love.
Yep.
Let's see, what are we doing? You're attacking somebody. Or
No,
maybe I'm
you're attacking.
This is still Francois. Yeah, I think this is still Francois. Boop, boop, boop. Francois Lacroix. Putting upgrades, doing things. Oh, no,
that was when I attacked with him.
Yeah, so you did more damage. I think you brought him down to like 2 or 1.
I did 4 more damage with that one, I believe.
So I ran you through and I moved base to base with it just because I'm like, I'm going to try to get this set up so I'm still scoring.
Yep.
Which I think ends up working, but that's fine. But yeah, with those stupid shadow markers, those Nocturnes do so much. And then now you're bringing in old Mr. Mordrake. And you're attacking Raph. Which you flip the red Joker, I think, here, and you do a shit ton of damage. You brought him down to like 1 hit point. I'm like, I guess I'm activating
all of your models. I had all of your models down to like 1 or 2 hit points.
Yeah, you did.
It was phenomenal, except for Maris.
Maris doing her thing.
Maris just running around doing her thing.
So I'm attacking Mordrake with Raph, just because I'm just trying to get him out of my face. Just get him the hell out of here. There we go. Killed him, but he came back. Because apparently Mordrake still can do that.
Absolutely.
It really should be a range thing, like if he's within 8.
Why?
That's because Terra has the same thing with her totem, where she can slug the damage off, but she has to be within range.
I'm sorry.
Explorers are just stupid.
I take damage, man. I don't know what you want.
Yeah. Ivan did take a lot of damage this game.
Ivan took 6 points of damage.
Well, you healed him up too. You really took, I think, 10 or 12.
I probably did, yeah.
Let's see here. So now I think you're looking at doing Ivan here. You're looking at Sly. Oh yeah, I think you're going to Presto Changeo Sly. Whatever his version of it's called.
Yeah, displacing shot. Sly.
I love that. That ability is so good for Ivan.
I'm excited about having it.
So you bring Sly in, makes me sad. And you send Mordrake over there? Is that who you sent over there?
I did, yep.
Why'd you send him over there? Just because whatever?
Just because I needed to put something over there, and I didn't have a choice.
Were you trying to kill Sly?
Displacing
Is that
shot?
what you were trying to
No, I
do?
was trying to pull Sly into the middle because he kept doing the false claim, and I was trying to get him in the middle so I could be more manageable. But
Gotcha.
yeah, it didn't work. It did not work.
Well, we'll see in a minute.
You
here.
have
Sly
secret
just-
passage. Yeah.
So Rami, I think, is who I'm going with right here. What are we doing here? Trying to point at them all. Not going with Rami yet. Oh, you're putting out Shadow Marker. Are you going with Gibson? I think you're going with Gibson to heal.
That was my English Ivan bonus. So.
Oh yeah, because you can. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I did.
You found out because you were going to do the Brock Inspector, but you were like, oh, it's only Umbra.
It's only Umbra. Yep.
So I'm shooting.
No, it's only Dua.
Yeah.
DUA.
So I killed your little kitty cat
Nocturne,
Nocturne.
Because you ignore everything.
Because Rami ignores concealment, friendly fire, cover.
So stupid.
Everything. It's so good.
Yeah, this is where I regret the Brock Inspector not meleeing Ophelia and then engaging.
Yeah. Well, Rami does have a bonus where you can disengage.
Sure.
So,
But it would have taken you a little bit to get out.
I mean, it's 4-inch push, I think, but yeah. So Sly's going to do me some false claiming, I believe. You're flipping cards. What? Oh no, I squealed. I think you attacked with something. I did squeal. I don't remember what you attacked me with. You're going with something and you're done.
I don't remember me attacking you with anything.
I don't know.
For you to squeal.
Maybe not. Well, I'm going with him now, so now I'm doing false claim again.
I think you moved to where you shouldn't have.
Oh, no. So we thought you were out of actions is what it was, and you were like, oh, I didn't go with Gibson. So I started activating with Sly. You realized you had
Oh,
an
yeah,
activation.
and then, yep.
I just didn't move him back because you weren't attacking him.
Yep, and then now here I go. So did you move with Sly?
Yeah, I did. And I just did false claim. Let's see here. So this is just a young going, I guess. Need an adult on Raph. I think I just have Maris. Put an upgrade. That's my new Ophelia. The little slingshot young, doing the best he can.
Yep, doing the best he can. What he's got.
Yep.
So as you can see, we're both whittling each other's models down.
Yeah, it's a bloodbath, which is what both our crews do. I'm scoring, spread them out there, and I got the strat. You didn't get the strat on this turn. So now it's tied up, it was 3-2. So now I got 2 more points. No, yeah, so I'm at 4. So it's 4-3 right now, because you didn't get the strat.
So where'd you pull those spread them outs from?
It was boom, boom, and boom.
I think those were 10 inches apart.
They were. Get out of here.
I'll have to rewind that. Now that we're looking back.
You're such a turd. Yeah, so I just realized here that I'm just trying to survive out there. I'm just trying to put as many ski markers out as I can.
So, and you do. You put all the ski markers out.
Yeah,
all of your ski markers.
I'm worried that you're going to kill all my models before I can get to the turn 5. Luckily, you didn't have anything that removed ski markers in mass. You just have Ivan's ability.
Yeah.
On the Crow trigger.
So this is where we figured out that I shouldn't have been getting double positives. I should only be getting single positives. So Pete thought it mattered, but it actually didn't. It actually benefited me going back.
I mainly just want to get it right because you were attacking, or I think you were...
It was English Ivan into Francois, and I thought I was getting double positives because it was concealment and friendly fire.
No, I think you were actually targeting the emissary trying to kill it.
Oh, you're right. Yep. No, you're absolutely right.
Because you thought you had friendly fire.
Because I thought I had friendly fire with the Nocturne.
But you don't.
But I don't. It was just the concealment.
I made the mistake here. I probably should have gone with the emissary just to get the hell out of there. But I wanted to keep pressure onto English Ivan with my killers. So I end up shooting with Raph because he ignores concealment. So I just put some damage on.
Put a lot of damage on.
Yeah, and I wanted to keep that damage consistent just to keep the threat there.
Yeah.
Just to maybe keep you enough pinned down where you weren't going to just go get rid of my scheme markers.
Absolutely.
Plus, most of them are up now anyways, but... let's see here. I think this is where you kill... Yeah, you killed my emissary, making me sad. Man, that little Nocturne killing the emissary.
Nocturne killed the emissary and then walked over. He's going to do something next turn.
Maybe.
And then here you are. Where are you going next? Are you doing Maris next? Is that... No.
No, I think I'm doing Rami.
Oh, you're attacking the Deva right now. You're killing my Deva that I just brought out.
I did activate Rami. Francois hasn't gone yet. I think I might have shot at English Ivan. I shot at somebody just once again to put damage out there. I don't think I flipped particularly well. And Rami's getting beat up. And the shielding doesn't matter. That's what's frustrating about these Brock Inspectors, is the shielding doesn't matter. The Plink reduced damage doesn't matter.
It's a great counter to Ophelia's crew, to Ken's crew.
To the Ken. It was irritating how bad the matchup was, but I guess it only fits because how bad the matchup was last time we played, where it was the three kids against Ophelia and she murdered them.
Yeah, but at least this time, we came out a little bit better than Nexus. Nexus, it would have been 0.
Yeah, maybe. So Sly, this is where Sly does his secret. He did
false claim.
False claim, getting the tunnel. I put him in base with that just to try and threaten getting him the
Soulstone or Lodestone.
Yeah, the Lodestone. I was a little surprised he didn't dive on him super hard. I did false claim again, so getting 2 more out there. So 4 scheme markers already back out.
4 scheme markers already back out, which is technically 2, but still, it's...
Yeah.
I really should have been pressing you harder with English Ivan's remove scheme markers.
Yeah, I think you were just trying to mitigate a lot of the other things that was going on in the game, though.
I was.
I think that's where I red jokered the terror check. Maybe. My red jokers were not spot on this game. Let's see here. I'm needing an adult Raph again, just to move him up the board, I guess. I don't know. Put another upgrade on the young Lacroix. And Gibson's going to come in here trying to kill Raph. But he cannot. He will not succeed.
He did not succeed.
Black Joker, bitches.
Well, he missed the first swing, and then he Black Joker.
Yeah, Black Jokered. So Rami's only on 1. Raph's only on 1. I think Francois has like 6. Sly only has 3. I'm struggling here. I'm just trying to survive.
Just trying to survive.
Trying to survive out there, coach. Let's see here. So
Now
this is Francois.
Deva.
Francois is like, I'm going to murder this Deva.
And, true story, you murdered the Deva.
And then I just end up ambushing, trying to just kind of, once again, protect Sly, move a little bit up.
Yeah, but one thing I do want to mention, when I brought the Deva out, I should have gotten an attack.
Yeah, you didn't get the free attack off of it.
Yeah.
You haven't played Ivan in a little bit. So.
It has been a while.
So here you're just trying to, I think you're trying to kill
Raph. I tried doing the shade step, didn't work, so I moved and then charged. And
did you kill the young? No, you did kill
No,
Raph.
I killed Raph, yeah. You don't have 1 hit point left.
Yeah. I was going to fly over there, and then you're like, but you have the Lodestone.
Yeah, you have the Lodestone, and then you're like, oh, I can't do that.
And I wasn't close enough to Sly where I could chuck it to him, so I was just like, all right, guess I'm not getting another thing this turn. Mistake on Pete's part. So, but I do get the trigger, I think, to put out a, not a bomb.
You did, and it's right down there.
Yep. So I do that, and I think I'm going to put 1 down and then just fly. Or not fly, but move 6. Yep. And then boop. Maris is like, good. Things are going good over here. All right, man. We're getting towards it. This is the last turn. Turn 5.
Turn 5.
Turn 5, and it is 4-3 still. Because you didn't score on that turn either. With
I did not, no.
So you got to try to get 3 points on here and deny me points. We'll see how you do.
Yeah.
So this is, and we already showed the card. There it is. I had shit. I had like 1, and then the rest were moderate, and I think like 4 minors.
I had a decent hand here.
You did.
I did. I had a decent hand. I had a hand enough to cheat up, and then tie us, and then we flipped again, and you didn't have anything to cheat.
Yeah, I wanted to make you at least waste the 1 card, and I think the reason I did that is because, what was I trying to save here?
So I just did tools for the trade.
Yeah, to pick up your card.
Yeah.
And you're going to kill Rami here. And I didn't cheat up again. I could have tied you again there, but it wasn't worth it. I was like, Rami just needs to die. He's done his job, holding up the line, sniping people out. Rami's such a beast. Let's see here. And then I think you charged Sly.
I did, but I didn't do much.
No, I think you actually...
I did too.
I think you almost, killed him.
And you got the squeal trigger.
Yep. And this is where I'm like, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and activate Sly before he dies. Sly's so good. He makes the scheming part of Kin actually doable.
So I don't know where you're within 1 inch of... There it is. You just moved.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're within 1 inch of impassable to do that, though.
Isn't the house considered impassable?
But not the little thing right there.
Yeah, but the corner there is.
Well, yeah, but you moved to...
Yeah, but I'm still within 1 of that corner of the house. But either way, I could have gotten it. But I ended up doing the tunnel to get on the other side of the house to put out more schemes for more things.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, screw it. I don't even care about Sly. He's already activated. Not stopping any of that nonsense.
Yeah. So good. So good. I like Sly. I'm going to bring him a lot. In the model school. I thought the 50 mil base would be a problem, but his triggers and movement really
It's all
doesn't.
non-stop movement shenanigans. It's all about movement shenanigans.
Let's see here. What are you activating next? I can't remember what you...
Right now we're looking about whether or not I could charge through the anti-luminal bridge.
And we determined that, yeah, that seems like you can do that because it's move, you then can place, and then at the end of the movement you get an attack. So we're like, yeah, sure, you're hitting poor Francois Lacroix with your irreducible nonsense.
Yep.
The only good thing is I got a positive on the first one, but then you're like, oh, I'm just going to move you over here so you don't get your dual positive flips anymore. Yeah, I think you got him low. I don't think you killed him.
Well, you cheated in your 1 high card.
Yeah, to not
save
die.
him, to not die.
Well, because the thing is, like, it's not actually important that he survives. I just need him to be a distraction, and he is.
Absolutely.
Like, people see Francois, and they're like, yeah, I'm going
to have to do something about him.
Yep. I activate Francois. He does absolutely nothing.
Well, he tries to do some stuff.
Yeah, the cards weren't there, and it just wasn't good. Let's see here. Flippity flop.
Mordrake charges in, tries to take care of Francois.
Yeah, this is just window dressing. You're just trying to be like, oh, I'm just going to kill him. There's no reason to it. You don't need to.
I should have walked over and gotten rid of that scheme.
That's what I thought you should. Well, is Mordrake insignificant?
You know what? Actually, I don't know.
If he is, then he can.
You're right. You're absolutely right. No, he's not insignificant.
Ah, look at that. Yeah, he could have just gone over and picked up that stupid marker.
Should have just walked over there and picked up that damn marker.
Yeah. But yeah, you got bloodlust in your heart and in your eyes.
I did. And then this is the very last activation, very last turn. This is it. This is me activating English Ivan, and Pete's like, do you have any? Like, do we need to play this one last activation out? And I was like, yes, we do, because I have a trigger
can remove schemes
that removes schemes, and as long as I can remove one of your schemes, you can't get 2 points.
Yep. And we ended up seeing that was the case.
And I did.
So it ended up.
But had I removed that one with Mordrake and then removed 2 of yours,
you would have won.
I would have won.
Yeah, it ended up being a 6-6 tie, and then if you would have picked it up with Mordrake, I would have had to remove 2 more.
Yep.
And I wouldn't have scored either, so instead of being 6-6, it would have been like
6-5.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it was still a great game.
Yep.